Have you ever walked into a room and felt a sudden shift? Maybe you noticed how someone carried themselves, the way they spoke, the little gestures they made. But before any of that, something else grabbed your attention. It was the clothes they were wearing, a simple shirt, a pair of jeans. It seems so small, but it's not. What we wear sends a signal. It's the first thing people see. It's a silent introduction. Think about it. We all have that one item. A favorite hoodie, a pair of boots. We pull it on and suddenly we feel different. More confident maybe, or more relaxed. We don't just put on clothes, we put on a feeling, we put on a message. And that message starts a conversation long before we say a word. It's a powerful thing. This isn't about being flashy, it's about being intentional. It's about understanding that our style is a story. It's a reflection of who we are. It's a hint at where we're going. For a long time, we were taught not to judge a book by its cover. And that's a good lesson. But let's be honest with ourselves, we all do it. And studies show it's not just a social habit, it's a human one. Our brains are wired to make quick judgments, and clothing is a major clue. It's a shortcut to understanding someone. It's not fair, but it's real. This is why successful people pay attention. They know their clothes are part of their brand. It's not about being trendy, it's about being authentic, and it's about being strategic. I want you to think back to your last big event. Maybe it was a wedding or a job interview. How did you feel when you got dressed? Did you pick out an outfit you'd wear any other day, or did you choose something special? You probably went for something that made you feel your best. That's not a coincidence. What we wear has a psychological effect. It's a concept called Enclothed Cognition. It's the idea that our clothes can actually change our thoughts. They can change our feelings. They can even change our behavior. There was a fascinating study done at Northwestern University. Researchers gave participants a simple task. They asked them to do an activity that required focus, but they had a twist. Some of the participants wore a white lab coat. They were told it belonged to a doctor. The other participants wore the same coat, but they were told it belonged to a painter. Guess what happened? The group wearing the doctor's coat performed better. They were more careful. They made fewer mistakes. Why? Because the lab coat made them feel like doctors. It made them feel intelligent. It made them feel precise. It changed how they saw themselves, and it changed how they acted. That's the power of clothes. It's not just about one study, it's about a pattern. Think about the uniforms we see every day. A police officer, a firefighter, a soldier. These aren't just clothes, they're symbols. They represent a role, they represent authority. When a police officer puts on their uniform, they don't just look like an officer, they feel like one. It's a reminder of their duty. It's a reminder of their purpose. Their uniform gives them a sense of power. It gives them a sense of identity. The same goes for us. We might not have a uniform, but we have a style, we have a wardrobe. And every piece we put on can be a tool. It can be a reminder of our goals. It can be a boost of confidence. It can be a way to step into a new version of ourselves. Now, let's talk about some of the world's most recognizable figures. People who have built global brands. People who have changed the world. Think about Steve Jobs. His uniform was simple. A black turtleneck, blue jeans, New Balance sneakers. That was it. He wore the same thing every day. Why? It wasn't a fashion statement. It was a statement of purpose. It was about simplicity. It was about focus. It was about his product. He wanted people to focus on his vision. He wanted them to focus on Apple, not on what he was wearing. His clothes were a part of his brand. They were a part of his story, and we still remember them today. Then there's Mark Zuckerberg. He's famous for his gray t-shirts. The same idea. It's about removing distractions. It's about showing up as a leader, but with a sense of casual authority. He's saying, wait, we're working. We're building. We're not here for a fashion show. His style communicates his company's values. It's about innovation. It's about speed. It's about practicality. He's not trying to impress anyone with his clothes. He's trying to impress them with his work. That's a powerful message. And how about a different example? Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA. He is known for his black leather jacket. He wears it everywhere, to press conferences, to shareholder meetings, to product launches. Why a leather jacket? It's not a typical CEO look, but it is for him. It's a nod to his tech roots, to the rugged, fast-paced world of Silicon Valley. It's also a way to stand out, to be unique. He's not wearing a suit like everyone else. He's wearing his own uniform, his own style. And it works. It makes him memorable. It makes him approachable. His jacket is a part of his brand. It's a part of his identity. It says, I'm a visionary. I'm a rebel. I'm a leader. So what can we learn from them? It's not about copying them. It's about understanding their mindset. They've each found their own style. A style that reflects who they are. A style that reflects what they believe in. A style that communicates a message. This is the key. Your clothes should feel like they belong to you. Like they are a part of your story. They should feel natural, not like you're wearing a costume. It's about finding that sweet spot, where your style feels like a natural extension of your personality. That's when the magic happens. So, how do you find your style? It's not about following trends. It's not about buying expensive things. It's about self-discovery. Start by looking in your closet. What are the pieces you love? What are the things you feel good in? What do those items have in common? Maybe it's a certain color, or a certain type of fabric, or a certain silhouette. Find the common thread. That's a clue. That's the beginning of your style. It's not about being someone else. It's about being more of yourself, your authentic self. This is a journey. It takes time. It takes practice. Don't get discouraged. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is purpose. Every day is a new chance, a new opportunity to put on your story, to wear your message, and to show the world who you are. So, what story are you telling today? What message are you sending? The answer is right there, hanging in your closet.